Hi guys, SouthernTierPrepper here. Conclusion to the day of the second annual SouthernTierPrepper Homestead and Garden Swap. I want to thank everybody for coming, especially those who made a hell of a hoof. Shout out to the Muddy Acres Homestead for coming 2 hours just to check it out and see what it was like. I appreciate you, Jeff. And so as I promised everybody that was there, I'm going to do the drawing in a video live so you see, everything's fair, everything that's going on. Being that there wasn't a huge turnout today, I'm not going to give away all of the prizes. I'll save them for another event. We're talking about having another one in the fall, right after harvest season. But I do have a bunch of prizes here that we're going to give away right now. So the first prize is one of these rechargeable motion lights. We had one of these in the outhouse while we actually have several of these to give away, but these were in the outhouse while we were going through what we've been through, and they were great because they would last forever. They would turn on when we entered the outhouse. They were rechargeable. Great stuff. You can always recharge it with a simple USB solar charger. So I have 3 of these I'm giving away now. So the first one, and I'm not going to look. Let's see here. So the first one goes to Tiffany Kennedy. So I know who you are, I know where you live, and I will send a text message to the phone number that you have on here, and I'm just going to slip this in here so we know that this belongs to you. So, and actually they're already turning on, they're already pre-charged. I don't know if you can tell that's lighting up from the inside. And here's another one. We're going smallest prizes to biggest for the day. So here's another one of these, and maybe I can't, oh, there it goes, there it turns on. So let's do another one. This one goes to Steve Caniff. I also know who you are and where you live. So, Steve, you've won a motion light, and I will make sure I get this to either you or your wife. So, and it sounds like the cats are making a ruckus over there. Just ignore them. I do. So last motion light, right here. And this goes to Sarah Chilson. I also know who you are and where you live. And you've got a rechargeable motion light coming your way, Sarah. Put that there. And so the next prize is a box of organic throat coat. Love this stuff. My daughter's friends love this stuff. We use it a lot. So I'm giving away a brand new unopened box. So, oh, that was another prize. So, organic throat coat coming to, let's see, to Milo Jackson. And I remember you from the swap. I know who you are. I don't know where you live, but your phone number is on here, so I'll be sending you a text. Congratulations, Milo. And I'll just have to stick that with it. Okay, so the next prize, and we've got 2 of these to give away, are these rechargeable LED light bulbs. Again, if you have one of the small solar panels or solar charger devices, you can charge it from this or anywhere that's USB. Leave it plugged in until there's a power outage. Great little cheap prepping item. Sorry for the cheap prizes, but cheap is better than nothing, and I'm not made out of money. So, so let's draw the first light bulb. So first one is MWP. So Margaret Peterson. I know where to find you, and you have won an LED rechargeable light bulb. So you never have to be in the dark if you don't want to be. Awesome. And here's another one. I think did I drop something? Okay, this one is Christina Wolf. And Christina is consistently one of my top 5 followers on Facebook. And she wasn't going to enter the drawing. She gave away some awesome tomato plants today and some homemade bread made from flour that she milled herself. Awesome person. You get a light bulb. I know you didn't want to enter, you just wanted to give stuff away, but we appreciate you, and you're going to get it whether you like it or not. So, congratulations. So, we have 2 prizes left, and both of them are pretty cool. The first one is a USB fast charger with lots of ports. This is great for charging your stuff that is USB rechargeable before a storm or power outage happens. Things like these light bulbs, or your phones, or the motion lights, or your flashlights. Anything that is USB charging, you basically got a charging station here. So we'll do this. This is the first runner-up grand prize. Let's see here. And we've got Muddy Acres, Jeff, another one who didn't want to enter the drawing, but I put his name in anyway. Jeff traveled from over 2 hours away just to come and check things out and see what it was all about. Sorry, I'm really exhausted today. It was a long day, and we ended up getting poured on at the end. But Jeff actually, I first met Jeff in the live stream for Leonard Mountain Homestead. Now, if you guys are familiar with Leonard Mountain Homestead, they're based out of Oklahoma, and I was posting in there, and Jeff was like, "Hey, Southern Tier, I'm in the Southern Tier also." And it's like, oh wow, really? What part? Turns out he's a couple of counties over, but through networking through a channel from Oklahoma, he ends up at a live event. So congratulations, Jeff. You get the USB charging station. I know how to find you on YouTube and Facebook, so I will find a way to get this to you. Even though you're far away, you're going to get it. So, and then for the grand prize tonight is a one-of-a-kind item. You guys know I'm not big enough yet. I don't have merch. I have not yet found a merch site that will let me create merch without using PayPal as a payment method. And I have a personal thing against PayPal. I'll use CashApp or Venmo or, any of those things, but I will not use PayPal. So if any of you guys know of a merch store that will let me create merch without taking payments via PayPal only, let me know and I'll start making merch. But in the meantime, we have a Southern Tier Prepper 20-ounce hot or cold tumbler. It's got the travel lid on the top. And this is our grand prize from today. So let's pick the final winner. Actually, Demon Bro, do you want to just reach in here and pick the final winner?
Yeah, this will also be the outro, just me.
Okay, just your arm.
It
is that one?
It's Rachel Peterson again.
Oh no, Maggie Peterson won one, and now we have Rachel Peterson. So
wait,
Rachel, I know where you live. I know where you're at. I know how to find you. So you've won.
Why are you saying their real name?
You've won the Southern Tier Prepper tumbler. Congratulations. Enjoy. I'll probably get this to you tomorrow, I'm guessing. So thank you again, everybody who came out. It was a hot one. It was awesome. It was small, but it's a busy time of year. I understand things happen. We did get drenched at the end, but all in all, it was great. It was great to meet some followers, and thank you all for coming, and I appreciate every one of you. So don't forget to do your research and prep on.